Hello, everyone. You're watching Around the Globe. I'm Charles Bassett.
And I'm Shelby Bessalou.
An American tourist walks into an AT&T office in Edinburgh, Scotland, looking to get his service reconnected.
Highly unlikely, being that we don't have customer service centers in that part of the world, right?
Well, we do have a couple of software developers with an awesome spirit of service. Our international correspondent, Jonathan Moore, explains.
Welcome to Scotland's historical capital city, Edinburgh, home to the world-famous castle, the National Museum, the Scott Monument, and now it seems AT&T Mobility customer service. In fact, right here, in this quiet street in the city centre, lies the AT&T office. Not for customer service, but for software development. But that didn't matter to one visitor.
So I went and answered the door, and there was a flustered American gentleman who was kept on telling me that he couldn't contact his customers. His mobile phone wasn't working, he was on holiday, and he was losing customers. He came in, we sat him down. I started searching for through various internal websites for a customer service number, failed miserably, at which point my colleague Alan turned up and just said, well, why don't we just Google for it? So Alan Googled for the number, got a customer service number. I think it was in America, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. And we thought, right, we'll try it. So we took our American customer friend into a conference room. He dialed the number, and within
a couple of minutes,
he came out smiling, happy. His mobile phone was working. He could talk to his customers, and he could enjoy the rest of his holiday.
You can watch the entire video in News Links.
Get those thumbs and fingers warmed up. The summer of gaming kicks off this week in our retail stores. We're showing our gaming customers, be it mobile or online, how the power of a great network, devices, and content come together for a better experience. The content integration comes from our corporate cousins over at Warner Brothers. We'll tap into their cast of characters like Baby Niffler, Batman, Wonder Woman, and even Harry Potter to create special gaming experiences. You'll see them pop up throughout our stores.
And speaking of gaming, a new esports news show that we sponsor premiered this week. The Nines is a weekly digest produced by Cloud9, North America's most popular esports organization. The Nines is recorded at our Los Angeles Broadcast Center studios. Now that's the same place we produced the DirecTV NFL Sunday Ticket Red Zone. It's a sports recap and commentary show, except it's about online gamers, events, industry leaders, and fans. As the Nines co-host Christopher Michaels explains, esports has a more diverse, younger, and more tech-centric fan base than other sports.
It's a huge growth industry right now, and the younger generation doesn't seem too confused by watching professional people play video games. Like I said, I grew up as a sports fan, and so the concept was never weird to me because I was a gamer and I was, a big football fan. So having people, I was never going to be an NFL player, but I would watch NFL games in the same way I'm never going to be a professional gamer, but I love watching people be the best at their chosen sport.
The Nines airs live each week at 9 p.m. Eastern on Cloud9's Twitch and YouTube channels. Stay tuned next week on Around the Globe when we take a closer look at how our esports sponsorships help position AT&T for growth.
Our Chief Compliance Officer, David Huntley, says we can all learn a few lessons from the movie A Few Good Men. He invited employees to a webcast recently to watch parts of the film. Afterward, the audience discussed how the film can teach us about leadership, ethics, and living true. A replay from the webcast is available for you in News Links. You can also join the conversation by leaving comments and taking a 2-question survey.
Well, Father's Day is Sunday, and many of you are sharing why dads are so awesome on AT&T Insider.
Before we go, we'd like to show you a couple of them. There's Rachel Gamblin, for example, who says about her husband. Almost 7 years ago, this guy decided he was not afraid to take on a widow and her 2 young children. Fearless, brave, compassionate, and loving. Thank you for choosing us.
And Thomas Hamrick recalls, there were times when I was young that we were barely making ends meet, and my dad did so much to keep our family going. Today, he's retired, traveling the world with Mom. I am incredibly proud of him.
Well, thank you for sharing, guys, and keep those stories coming. And thanks for watching Around the Globe.
Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. And of course, we will see you back here, everyone, next Thursday.